Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Anderson here to bring you exciting baseball from Jack Hackman Field. Joining me is producer Jada Hamlin, and tonight's game features the home Marshfield Tigers and the Mosinee Indians. Mosinee will start Trevor Garski, Drake Grod, Matthew Duday, Tanner Unertle, Eli Myland, Braden Hohen, Darren Stoffel, Barnes Munkelman, and Tanner Miller. They are doing the starting lineups here in the PA announcing. So Duday is pitching.
Second base, number 5, Tanner Unertle. Batting 5th, left fielder, number 23, Eli Island. Batting 6th, the catcher, number 4, Braden Hain. Batting 7th, the first baseman, number 12, David Stoffel. Batting 8th, right fielder, number 9, Barnes Bunkelman. And batting 9th, the third baseman, number 16, Tanner Miller. These are coached by Adam Olson.
And Adam Olson is the head coach of Mosinee. The defense for the Marshfield Tigers, we'll let those announcements come over as well.
Leading off for the Tigers tonight, and pitching number 10, Nick Urban. Batting second at third base, number 3, Trey Montalvo. Batting third, number 14, shortstop, Logan Hamalka. Batting cleanup, center fielder, number 13, Simon Slade. Batting fifth and playing first, number 11, Adam Z. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 6, Peter Earl. Batting seventh, second baseman, number 9, Parker Wheat. Batting 8th and playing in left field, number 15, Kyrodin Swanson. And batting 9th for the Tigers, playing right field, number 7, Will Fetter.
Just heard the starting lineups for Marshfield. And John Southwood is their head coach, and he is in his second year.
Now, if we get everyone, please stand and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
And we have our national anthem. Well, it's a beautiful day for baseball here in Marshfield. It's nice to be able to be playing baseball. We've had that COVID business going on. Captain COVID came to town last March, wiped out high school sports all last spring. And here we are in 2021, back at it again. Trevor Garski, the center fielder for Mosinee, wears number 3. He will lead it off for the Indians.
Leading off for Mosinee, number 3, Trevor Garski.
Mosinee is a very junior-dominated team. Not too many seniors, but a lot of juniors. And Nick Urban with the pitch. And hit to left field. High pop-up. And the left fielder will catch it. one away. One pitch, one out.
Garski flies out to left. That brings up shortstop Drake Grout.
So Caroden Swanson with that catch for the first out. Drake Grod, the shortstop, now batting for Mosinee. Urban's pitch is in the dirt. Ball one. Nick Urban, the pitcher, wears number 10. The left-hander low and inside, ball two. 2-0 to Grod. Here's the pitch. Right down Central Park Avenue. Strike. Fastball. 2-1. Top of the first here from Jack Hackman Park. Urban with the pitch. Fastball right down the middle. Strike two. 2-2. Urban gets the signs. Into the windup and the pitch. High, ball three. Full count. Excuse me. Payoff pitch. Strike three, swinging. 2 out. Strikeout for Urban. And now the pitcher for Mosinee, Matthew Dudai. Number 24 will step into the box.
And that brings up number 24.
So pitcher versus pitcher here. 2 away here in the top of the first. And Dudai at bat. Gets the signs into the windup in the pitch. Strike. Good fastball. Mosinee in the purple jerseys and Marshfield in the grays. Ball's low. Kind of crossed up the catcher a little bit. I think Peter Earl was thinking it was going to be a fastball high, and it ended up being low. Kind of a curveball. Let's see what he comes here now with Urban. Here's the pitch. And we got a hit by a pitch.
Dudai's hit by the pitch, and that brings up number 5, Tanner.
And we have a courtesy runner. Comes in for Mosinee, number 25. We do not have any subs for them, any sub numbers that were provided for on the scorecard.
Courtesy running is number 26, Sawyer Holt.
Sawyer Holt. I'm proven wrong. Holt at first. First pitch strike to Tanner Unerdl, the second baseman for Mosinee. Sorry about the throat clearing. I'll explain that in between innings here. Snap throw back to first. Holt is back safe. Not the easiest to try to steal a base on a left-handed pitcher. They're looking right at you at first base. Urban in the stretch. Gets the sign. And the pitch. Foul back. Good swing for Unerdl. Peter Earl, the catcher for Marshfield. Adam Olson, the head coach for Mosinee. He's in his 8th year. He's 90-45. Urban in the stretch. The pitch. Foul back. Oh and 2. Top of the first. No score. Lefty against lefty here. 2 away. Here's the pitch from Urban. Ooh, look good. And they got a steal. So Holt with the steal. One and 2. Two and 2. So Urban, after 2 quick outs, next batter hit by pitch, and now 2 and 2 to the cleanup hitter Tanner Unerdl, and says that's it. Strike 3 looking. End of the first half inning. We are scoreless, 0-0. We'll be back after these messages.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on in the inning for Mosinee.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Well, welcome back to Jack Hackman Field for this afternoon's game, Mosinee at Marshfield. Bottom of the first, and the Tigers coming to bat. The pitcher, Nick Urban, will lead it off here as the Indians finish up their warm-ups in between inning and between at-bats. He will face Matthew Dudai. Mosinee has only a few seniors, but they have an exceptional junior class, and they have a strong defense. Their questionable aspect is pitching, but then again, in any aspect of baseball, pitching is always the big question mark. So here we go, bottom of the first inning for Marshfield. Nick Urban to lead it off, number 10.
Leading off for the Tigers, number 10, Nick Urban.
Dudai, the righty, against lefty Urban. In the pitch, inside, ball. No, call it a strike. Trying to pick up on the home plate umpire's moves. Mine are a little bit more, you'll know when I call a strike. I'm not quite into the Dutch Rennert zone, but you'll know. For those who remember Dutch Rennert from Major League Baseball as an umpire. Here's the pitch from Dudai. High. Ball 2. 2-1 to the leadoff hitter, Nick Urban. The windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So 2-2. Dudai will probably see if he can get him to chase. And the pitch. And it's low, full count, 3-2. Urban trying to get himself set. Dudai's pitch. High, ball 4. So a no-out walk here to start off, lead off the bottom of the first. Trey Montalvo, the third baseman, will step into the batter's box. He wears number 3. I believe his father is Randy Montalvo, who I work with in Loyal at school. So Urban at first, Montalvo at bat. The pitch, away, ball 1. Sorry for the throat clearing. I'm a music teacher, and I've been singing all day, so I'm a little frazzled. It's Friday. It's been a long week. The stretch, the pitch. Strike is called. 1-1. Nice sunny day here in Marshfield. Great for baseball. The pitch. Swing and fouled away. 1-2. Nick Urban at first drew a walk on a full count. Montalvo down 1-2 in the count. The pitch from Dudai inside, gets away from the catcher. And Urban gets a stolen base. But Montalvo called out on the strikeout. So 1 away here in the bottom of the first. Ball got away from Braden Hain, the catcher. Allowed Urban to take second. Another lefty for Marshfield is Homolka, the shortstop. So Urban at second, Homolka at bat. Dudai the pitcher. The pitch. Strike. 1-1. Dudai checks the runner. Pitch is outside and low. 2-2. Or pardon me, 2-1. Got to give a shout out to Jason Zaleski. Thanks for the nice scorebook. This helps a lot. And I got a good producer in Jada, so I'm in good hands. That pitch is outside. 3-1. Hitters count. The pitch fouled away over the left field side. That went into the other diamond, Reith's Field, where the JVs are playing. So Homolka works a full count. Second full count of this inning for Dudai. In the stretch, hits a sign, checks the runner, Urban at second. And the pitch. Outside. Ball 4. So 2 walks. And you can see the umpire putting his hand on his chest and sticking his other arm out. That means the infield fly rule is in effect. Runners, if there's the bat hit is popped up in the infield, they run at their own risk. The batter will be automatically out. Nice hit for Slade. The runners advance as Slade is thrown out 4-2. Short second base to first. So Urban at third, Homolka at second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And Adam Z, the first baseman for Marshfield, steps into the box. Strike. Dudai gets the sign. Ball's away. One and one to Adam Z. The pitch. Swing. Popped up. It's gonna drop. Nope. Right fielder's under it. And dropped it. 2 RBIs. Both runners were coming in because it was 2 outs. They're running with the pitch. So Z's blooper. Won't get a hit, but he'll get 2 RBI. And Marshfield leads 2-0 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Fouled back, out of play. Peter Earl, the catcher. With 2 away here in the bottom of the first inning. Marshfield leading 2-0. Matthew Dudai, the pitch. Ball's outside, ball 2, or ball 1. Tell I'm a little out of practice. I need my clicker. I'm an umpire as well. It's one of those questions, what don't I do? Dudai's pitch. Swing and a miss. And we got a stolen base for Z. So runner in scoring position now here for the catcher, Peter Earl. Dudai trying to get that 3rd out in his pitch. Low and away. It gets away from the catcher. Z will advance the 3rd. And Earl in a good spot here as far as we'll take that back. And nice hit. RBI for Earl. Another run in for Marshfield. They lead 3-0.
Earl's base hit brings in a run and brings up second baseman Parker Week.
So Parker Week, the second baseman, will step into the box with 2 out. 3 runs in here at the bottom of the first. Promising start for Dudai for Mosinee, but hit by pitch and walks, and he's struggled the last 2 batters. There's a strike. Week, the 7th batter this inning. One and one the count. Dudai in a stretch, snap throw back to first. Safe. Davin Stoffel, the first baseman for Mosinee. Earl leads off. Dudai in the stretch. In the pitch. Inside. 2-1. Dudai checks the runner. Delivers. Up the middle right to Dudai for the 3rd out. 3 runs in for Marshfield here in the bottom of the first. We'll see you back after these messages.
Week grounds out to the pitcher, and that ends in.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Marshfield scores 3 in the bottom of the first, and they lead 3-0. Joe Anderson joined here by Jada Hamlin, bringing you exciting Marshfield Tigers baseball here from Jack Hackman Field. Top of the second inning, as Nick Urban will be facing Eli Myland, Braden Hain, and Devin Stoffel, left fielder, catcher, and first baseman. Urban, a good first inning. His only mistake was a hitting the pitcher who was at bat. 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Peter Earl is Urban's battery mate. We thank you for tuning in tonight or this afternoon and watching Zaleski Sports broadcast of this game. Last couple warm-up pitches here for the lefty. Should be the last one. There it goes. They come down with it. And here we go for the top of the second inning as Mosinee will send Eli Myland to the plate. Myland is the left fielder. Where's number 23?
Leading off, left fielder Eli Myland.
We'll see how the second inning goes for Urban. The windup, pitch, strike. Low. One of the nice things that Urban does that as an umpire you appreciate it, he works fast, throws strikes. It makes the job of umpiring much better, easier to do when you work quickly. And that was low, 2-1. And the pitch. Foul back. 2-2. Urban gets the sign. The windup and the pitch. Right down Main Street. And Myland strikes out looking. Third strikeout of the day for Urban. So one away here.
And that brings up number 4, Braden Hain.
Braden Hain, the catcher, will step into the box for the Indians.
All right, Horn.
I guess it's Hone. I thought it might have been Hain. It was Hone. And he takes a strike. One away here in the top of the second. And Nick Urban cruising along here for Marshfield. Ball gets away from Earl. Urban very efficient, works quick. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Hohen. No hits for Urban so far, but we're only in the second. And a swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning, 2 away as Davin Stoffel, the first baseman, will come to bat for Mosinee.
Strikeout brings up first baseman David Stoffel.
Urban's pitch. Dribbler to the second baseman for the third out of the inning. So 3 up, 3 down. Scoreless for Mosinee here in the top of the second. We'll bring you the bottom of the second after these messages.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
Well, we're back here at Jack Hackman Field. Mosinee is out taking their warm-ups here, preparing for the bottom of the second inning. And they trail Marshfield 3-0. Marshfield coached by John Southworth. He's in his second year. And he has a 0-0 record. It's one thing you can compliment COVID on, if you're going to compliment on anything, was your records-wise. You didn't have a losing season last year for anybody. But I'd take playing no matter what. I'd rather lose every game than not being able to play at all. We're glad that this stuff is getting past us. Urban, the pitcher for Marshfield, is a senior. He's had a very nice outing here so far. 4 strikeouts. And Dudai gave up 3 runs in the bottom of the first, and now will face the number 8 hitter, left fielder. I hope I say this right. Kyrodin Swanson. Kyrodin Swanson. Going to make sure I spell that correctly on my score book here. Kyrodin. Unique first name. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Squares the bunt. Pushes the bunt to the pitcher. And he's out. 1-3. So 1 away here. Number 9 hitter Will Fetting will step in. Where's number 7?
Swanson grounds out to the pitcher and brings up number 7, Will Fetting.
So righty against righty here. Fetting, the number 9 hitter for the Tigers. And the pitch from Dudai. Strike. Dudai's pitch. Fouled away. Ball, strike 2. Fouled off the right field side. 0-2 to the right fielder. Low and away. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away here. Top of the order for Marshfield is the pitcher, Nick Urban.
The strikeout brings up
Urban drew a walk on a full count in the first inning. Stole a base. Actually had 2. Urban hit up the middle. Base hit for Urban.
Urban lines single up the middle, and that brings up third baseman Trey.
And Trey Montalvo, the third baseman, the left-handed hitter, will step in. Scratch that right-handed hitter. Montalvo, a strikeout victim in the first. Snap throw back to first. Urban is safe. So Nick Urban at first, Trey Montalvo at bat. Matthew Dudai, the pitcher, in the stretch. He winds and throws. Montalvo hits it to the shortstop. And gets him. It was a quickie. So 2 away here. Or that was 3, excuse me. 3. Math was not my strongest subject. We'll be back after these messages.
No errors and 1 left on for the Tigers.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Welcome back. Finished the Dutch Rennert story. For those of us who are old enough to remember him, he was a major league umpire. Well remembered for his exuberance in calling strikes. I will not do his volume level. But those of you who remember Dutch Rennert, when there was a strike, he would come out of the crouch, and he would say, "Strike 1," but at about 85 decibels. You knew exactly if it was a strike or a ball. Don't see that much for umpires anymore. Marshfield taking their warm-up here to start the top of the third, and they lead 3-0. Nick Urban on the mound for the Tigers. Senior lefty. Doing very well in this game. Adam Olson is the head coach for Mosinee. He's in his 8th year. He's 90-45. And Dudai, his starting pitcher today, is a senior. But coming to bat for the Indians here in the top of the third will be the right fielder Barnes Bunkelman. First at bat for him. 4 strikeouts for Urban on this game. His only mistake was a hit by pitch. He hit a batter. Other than that, no base runners. As Barnes Bunkelman steps into the batter's box to lead off the top of the third. Clouds starting to roll in over the right field, west side of the stadium. And the pitch from Urban. Strike. Nope. Yes. Blue has a little bit of a delayed signal. Got a nice spot to sit in here. We're in the press box. That one was low and inside, low and away. 1-1 to the right fielder. Urban gets the sign, the windup, and the pitch. Low and inside, ball 2. Bunkelman waits the pitch and hits it to the second baseman for out number 1. Number 9 hitter Tanner Miller will step in for Mosinee. He is the third baseman. He will wear number 16. Mosinee at one time a member of the Clover Belt Conference. Now a member of the Great Northern. So one away here in the top of the third. Inside, ball 1. Sun starting to be covered by the clouds. Wind blowing out of the southwest. The pitch, swing, fly ball. Shortstop under it for out number 2. So Homolka with the catch for out number 2. 2 away here brings us back to the top of the order. And the center fielder, Trevor Garski, who flew out to center field in the first. 2 away. Urban's pitch. Knocked down by Earl. Good job behind the plate there for the catcher. It's another thing that umpires like. They know they like it when the catchers will make sure that they don't get hit by a pitch in any way, shape, or form. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. It's one of the things when I go behind the plate, or when I used to get a rapport with the catcher, you always say, your job is I would always tell him, your job is to make sure I don't get hit by a pitch. Change up outside, 2-1. And the reason why is if they're going to make sure, if the umpire will trust that catcher, he will give you the benefit of the doubt on a strike call if he can see it clear. Urban's pitch, swing and a miss. 2-2 to Garski. Urban working on a no-hitter here through 2. 2 outs in the top of the third. Full count. So Garski works a full count. Here's the payoff pitch from Urban. Foul back. So Garski works a full count. And Urban's pitch. And he gets the walk. First walk of the night for Urban. First base runner since the first inning. And that was only because of a hit by pitch. So Drake Grott will step in to the box. He's the shortstop for Mosinee. Garski at first. Urban the pitch. Low and inside, ball 1. Urban's starting to struggle now a little bit. Mosinee looking to cash in on this. Urban's pitch. Strike. 1-1. Urban gets the sign. He's in the stretch. The pitch. Swing. Second baseman under it. For out number 3. 1 runner. One left on. No runs. No hits. 2.5 complete. It's Marshfield 3, Mosinee 0. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
We're talking about math up here. Jada says she loves trigonometry. I can do addition and subtraction and division and multiplication, and that's about it. You start putting alphabetical letters into math problems, it's not a pretty picture. Matthew Dudai will stay on the mound for Mosinee as he trails 3-0. Kind of a tough first inning for the senior. Gave up 3 runs, but has settled down since. His counterpart, Nick Urban, 2 strong innings and kind of struggled a little bit in the second, but gave up 1 walk. And we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, and leading off will be the shortstop, Logan Homolka. Homolka drew a walk in the 1st inning. Swing, it's going to be outside of the left field line. What a play. The pitch, off-speed changeup, nice pitch. Got that outside corner. 0-2. Dudai's pitch. High. Ball 1. So 1-2. Member of the Mosinee coaching staff goes behind the backstop, picks up the foul ball. We're in an ideal spot to watch in the press box here. This is a great view. Dudai's pitch. Strikeout victim for Homolka. Caught looking for the first out of the bottom of the 3rd, and Simon Slade steps in, the center fielder. Ground out in his first at bat in the 1st inning. Second baseman, he grounded out. Dudai's pitch, called strike. Dudai in his 3rd inning of work. Slade with a hit to the second baseman. He scoops it up for out number 2. 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd, as the first baseman, Adam Z, will step in for the Tigers. Z, a recipient of a error on the right fielder. Didn't get a hit, but got 2 RBI. It's strike 1. So Z in the hole. Right away. Swing. Right field. It's going to drop. Nope. Second baseman's got it. So 3 up and 3 down for Marshfield here in the bottom of the 3rd. They lead 3-0 after 3 complete.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
So we're back here at Jack Hackman Field. Top of the 4th inning. And leading off for Mosinee will be the pitcher, Matthew Dudai. Dudai was hit by a pitch in the 1st inning. Only base runner for Mosinee. Pardon me, it's only the 2nd. Only 2 base runners so far. As Nick Urban remains on the mound for the Tigers. He's had a nice game so far. Quick 2 innings. The 3rd inning struggled a little bit, but only gave up a walk. Left-handers had a pretty good, he's done well. You want to call 4 batters struggling, only 1 walk so far. He's got 4 strikeouts. As Dudai waits for the warm-up pitches to be completed. Hey, everybody. We thank you for tuning in to watch the Zaleski Sports broadcasts of athletics here in central Wisconsin. We appreciate your viewership. Hope you're enjoying the game. Final warm-up pitch coming in. And we'll get the top of the 4th underway. Dudai steps in the box for the Indians.
Leading off, number 24, Matthew Dudai.
So Dudai steps in. Pitcher against pitcher. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Urban working his 4th inning. Looked good, but called the ball. One and one the count. That's called a strike. 1-2 the count on Dudai. Urban's pitch is fouled off. Left field side. Dudai looking to help his team here and himself. He can get on base. Fouls that one off the right field side. 2 change-ups by Urban off speed pitches, and Dudai has fouled him off. And the swing, fouled it off. Dudai hanging tough hit in this at bat. 1-2. Fouled off 3 straight pitches. Off speed high. 2-2. Second time around, you got to kind of change some things up, and Dudai's been throwing several more off speed pitches, more power pitches in his first 2 innings. Dudai pops it up. It's going to get out of play. Goes out first base side. Get the ball, both foul balls back in. 3 of them. Dudai keeps hanging in there. Leading off here in the top of the 4th. Urban gets the sign, shakes him off, steps back. It's going to reset. He and Earl agree. Here's the pitch. And strike 3. He's out. So one away here in the top of the 4th as Tanner Unertl, the second baseman, will step in the box for the Indians. Strikeout victim looking in the first. Lefty on lefty. Nick Urban, the pitcher for Marshfield. The pitch. Popped up. It's going to get out of play. On the roof. The first base side. Marshfield, members of the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Pitch is low and away. Ball 1. 1-1 to Unertl. Fouled off the first base side. 1-2. Mosinee without a base runner here since the first inning. Or pardon me, scratch that. They did have one in the third, my bad. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Eli Myland, the left fielder for the Mosinee Indians, will come up to bat. Struck out looking in the second inning. So Mylan in the box. Urban's pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Pete Earl, the catcher for Marshfield, he's had a pretty busy afternoon there. Calling a good game. And the pitch from Urban inside, ball 1. Clouds starting to roll in even more. Wind is still kind of nice and lazy from the southwest. From right field to left field. In the pitch. Ooh. Look good from here, but I umpire much better up in the stands. It's a lot different when you're down there behind the catcher. You get a different view. So 2-1 the count. Urban's pitch. Change up. Ball 3. High. 3-1 for Myland. Timeout called. Going to get their signs squared away. Blue will clean off the plate. They have their chat. And Peter Earl will come back behind the plate. Myland, the batter, with a 3-1 count. Nick Urban gets the sign, winds up. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike. As Myland was taking all the way. Full count. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. And drew a walk. Only the second walk given up by Nick Urban. So 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Braden Hohen will come to bat for Mosinee. And Hohen is the catcher. 2 outs here, top of 4. Urban with 2 strikeouts here in the 4th and walk in the little blooper. Trouble. And I'm going to give him a hit. I'm going to give him a base hit. Even if the second baseman, Parker Week, had got it, I don't think he would have thrown him out. And we have a courtesy runner coming in.
The order puts runners at first and second and brings up number 12, David Stoffel.
So David Stoffel now with runners in scoring position with 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Urban from the stretch. Strike 1. 2 base runners on for Mosinee. First time tonight. And Stoffel in the hole, 0-1. Make that 0-2. Stoffel grounded out to the second baseman in his first at bat. Urban with the pitch. Hit to the third baseman. And 3 outs here.
The inning ends with a hot shot to third.
3 outs, no runs, and 2 left on. And we have our score of 3-0 here going to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back after this.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
Pitching matchups remain as Matthew Dudai will step onto the bump again for Mosinee here and trying to finish a message to a sibling.
Leading off for the Tigers, number 6.
So the Tigers will lead off with the catcher, Peter Earl, here to start the bottom of the 4th. And they lead 3-0. Earl with an RBI single. He takes ball 1. Dudai, after the first inning, has settled down and given up no runs after 3 in the first. As the catcher for Marshfield, 1-1. Dudai's pitch. Swing and foul back, 1-2. Earl, Week, and Swanson for Marshfield coming up in the bottom of the 4th. Good slapped hit to left field, but catchable, and it was for out number 1. Nice catch by Eli Myland. So 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th as Parker Week will come to bat for the Indians. Pardon me, for the Tigers, excuse me. Week grounded out to the pitcher in his first at bat. Second baseman for Marshfield. The pitch. Low and away, ball 1. Foul back. 1-1. Yeah, Matthew Dudai kind of struggled in the first inning. And since then settled down and given up zip for runs after allowing 3 in the first. The pitch. Low and away. Ball 2. High, ball 3. 3-1 to Parker Week. Hitters count. If it's good, he's going to take a whack at it. And he does. But Trent nails it right to the shortstop. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 flyouts. The number 8 hitter, Kyrodin Swanson, the left fielder, will step in to face Matthew Dudai. Swanson grounded out to the pitcher. His first at bat in the pitch. Off speed. Ooh, a little high. Dudai wanted it, didn't get it. Plate umpire's been pretty consistent tonight in his strike zone. That's what you want for a pitch from a pitcher's aspect. Dudai's pitch. Ball 2. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The pitch. Outside. 3-1. Second straight batter with a 3-1 count for Dudai in the pitch. Swing and fouled out, and strike 3. Or strike 2, excuse me. Strike 2. That's why you have a clicker. I don't have my clicker with me. Full count now. Pitch from Dudai. And low and away. Swanson with a walk. As the number 9 hitter, Will Fetting, will step in. He's the right fielder. Strikeout victim in his first at bat.
Swanson brings up number 7, Will Fetting.
So 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. With Swanson at first. In the pitch from Dudai. Foul back and out of play. Mike Steinwagener, I know, is watching. Snap throw back to first. Swanson safe. Nice to know Mike is watching. He always critiques my performance, which is good. Swing, foul out of play. Off the light standard. Kind of had one of those natural moments where it hits the light standard and all the lights go psh. That did not happen here, no. Will Fetting would probably like to make the money that Robert Redford did in that movie, but the pitch. Nice hit and run, but it's going to hang, and he's going to fly out to the right fielder for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 walk. Marshfield still leads after 4 complete, 3-0.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank.
Mike Steinwagner, I know, is watching, and he kind of heard me talk about Dutch Rennert, and he was born and raised in Oshkosh. I did not know that. And he passed away in 2018 at the age of 88. Well, if I remember Dutch Rennert, you got to know I've got a little age on me as well. I'm not going to say how old Mike is. I will be polite. I know he's older than me, and I'm older than dirt. So Nick Urban from Marshfield will step in to the bump again, pitching his 5th inning. Had a good game so far. Count his strikeouts: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts on the day for the senior for the Tigers. Throwing several more off-speed pitches here as he's progressed through the batting order the second time. You got to change things up. Can't keep throwing the same stuff. They're going to figure you out. Game being played here at beautiful Jack Hackman Field. This is a nice place. My son Alec played his last ever baseball game in his high school career here way back in 2014. So leading off the top of the 5th, number 8 hitter, Barnes Bunkelman. Grounded out to the second baseman in his only at bat. And he'll lead off the top of the 5th. Urban gets the sign, and the windup and the pitch. Call it a ball. Off speed high, ball 2. 2-0 now to Bunkelman. Urban's pitch. Fastball right down Main Street. Strike. Mosinee looking to get anybody on base here. High and away, ball 3. Three-one pitch. Is called high, ball 4. So Bunkelman reaches on a walk. They'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Tanner Miller, the third baseman.
Leads off of the walk, bringing up number 16, Tanner Miller.
Miller gets the sign from his coach. Adam Olson steps into the box. Bunkelman at first. Urban checks the runner, the pitch. Bunt. Pulled it back. Ball 1. Urban's starting to struggle here. Urban checks the runner again. Delivers. Bunt is up in the air. Fouled. Good effort by Earl. Would have been a great catch. But just out of the reach. Count is even at 1-1. A little bit more difficult to steal on a left-handed pitcher. He can check you pretty easy. You just got to watch that leg of the pitcher that he doesn't cross it with his pivot leg. Snap throw. Oh, he got him. He got him. Got him. In a rundown. And tagged out. So 1 away. Nice pickoff by Urban. Caught Barnes Bunkelman leaning. Couldn't get back to first. Got in no man's land and in the rundown. 1-3-4. Low and away. 2-1 to Miller. Sun's starting to peek out again a little bit. And the break in the clouds. The pitch. Strike. 2-2. Miller swings and fouls it back. Off the screen. Peter Earl checks it over and tosses it back to his pitcher, Nick Urban. Tanner pops it up, and it's going to be out of play. So Tanner Miller hanging on. 2-1 away here in the top of the fifth. Miller, the number 9 hitter for Mosinee. 0 for 1 on the day. In the pitch, in the dirt. Full count, full count, yes it is, 3-2. The left-hander. From the windup, the pitch. Off speed, chopped it right back to him. So 2 away as Miller's dribbler gets picked up by Nick Urban. Tosses it to his first baseman, Adam Z, for the second out. 2 out here in the top of the fifth. So Trevor Garski, the leadoff hitter, now at bat for Mosinee. Garski 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Flew out to the left fielder in the first inning. Drew a full count walk in the third. Nick Urban, the pitch. And fair ball. Long throw. And got him. Nice throw. Nice throw indeed from Trey Montalvo to his first baseman, Adam Z, for the third out. No runs. 3 up, 3 down. 4.5 completed. It's Marshfield 3 and Mosinee 0. Back after this.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Due up for the Tigers, Urban, Montalvo, and Hamalka.
Customers' lives are busy, so when it comes to finding time to bring your mower or snowblower in for a seasonal tune-up, just don't. PowerPack has you covered with our mobile service trailer. Here's how it works. We'll bring the shop to you and perform a tune-up right in your driveway. Just leave your equipment out and we'll do the rest. You don't even have to be home. And the best part, it doesn't cost you any more. PowerPack mobile service costs the same as a tune-up in our shop. Still looking for a downside? We are too. Visit powerpackequipment.com/mobile service for more information.
Yes, we do. We have a new pitcher for Mosinee, number 23. Eli Myland will step to the plate. So we close the book on Dudai. 4 innings pitched. As Mylan steps in, righty. And Myland is a junior. And top of the order, Nick Urban, the pitcher, to lead off the bottom of the fifth. Myland's pitch, high and away, ball one. Except for that first inning, Dudai had did well. Myland, the junior, the pitch, outside, 2-0. Myland pitching from the stretch. 3-0. So hitters count for Urban. And have a payoff pitch here from Myland. And the pitch. Strike right down Central Avenue. Three and one. Marshfield wants to scratch a few more runs if they can. 3 in the first and been shut out ever since. Here's the pitch from Myland. And walk for Urban. So Nick Urban at first brings up Trey Montalvo, who made the great play to close out the top of the fifth. Montalvo, a strikeout victim, and grounded out to the shortstop. So he's 0 for 2. And the pitch is high. Myland with only one strike here as he steps up on the mound for the Indians. Montalvo gets the pitch. He fouls it up, pops it to the right fielder, and it's going to be foul. It was one of those tweeners. Would have been between the right fielder and the first baseman. A lot of foul territory here at Jack Hackman. Not as much as at the Oakland Coliseum. Good grief, you could raise crops there and in their foul territory. Oh, my gosh. So Montalvo at 1-1. The pitch, and he bunts. Nice bunt for Montalvo. Is he going to beat it out? And he is. He does. Much to the chagrin of the Mosinee faithful. So runners at first and second for Logan Homolka, the shortstop. Homolka drew a walk in the first and had a stolen base and scored. And struck out in the third looking in the pitch. Hit to the third baseman. Can he handle it? He gets the tag. So we'll get a double play. Or no, beat it out. So a fielder's choice for Homolka. As Urban is taken out by the third baseman.
The fielder's choice brings up center fielder Simon Slade.
So Slade, the center fielder, will step in. Ground out victim both of his at-bats to the second baseman. 2 on, 1 out. High and tight. Myland, the pitcher now for Mosinee. He delivers. Outside. Ball 2. Slade looking to get his first hit of the night. In the pitch. Strike. Trey Montalvo at second. Logan Homolka at first for the Tigers with 1 away. Myland, the pitch. Hit! Nice hit to left field. It's going to score a run. And Montalvo will come in and make it 4-0.
Single by Slade drives in a run. Now batting number 11, Adam Z.
So Adam Z, the first baseman, steps in now with one away. Still 2 on. So good base hit for Slade. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Milan's pitch called a strike. Z down 0-1. Another hit is going to drop in, foul. Left side foul. Z now down 0-2. You got Logan Homolka at second and Simon Slade at first. And Z in the hole 0-2. Eli Milan, the pitcher. Here it is. Nice changeup. Well pitched. And Z is out looking. So 2 away for the catcher, Peter Earl. Earl with a single and an RBI in the first. And flew out to the left fielder in the 4th. Try to do the tallying up for Matthew Dudai in between this at bat. That pitch is high from Milan. 1-0. Milan has pitched from the stretch with runners on or off. And here's the pitch. Nope. Said it was low. Earl swing and a miss. 2-1. Just chilly enough out here that you're going to want to have a sweatshirt. Hit and run on. And nice scoop and play for the 3rd out as Earl grounds out to the shortstop for the 3rd out of the bottom of the 5th. The game, hey, we have a complete, an official game now. We got 5 in. The Tigers pick up a run in the bottom of the 5th and now lead 4-0.
Customers' lives are busy, so when it comes to finding time to bring your mower or snowblower in for a seasonal tune-up, just don't. PowerPack has you covered with our mobile service trailer. Here's how it works. We'll bring the shop to you and perform a tune-up right in your driveway. Just leave your equipment out and we'll do the rest. You don't even have to be home. And the best part, it doesn't cost you any more. PowerPack mobile service costs the same as a tune-up in our shop. Still looking for a downside? We are too. Visit powerpackequipment.com/mobile service for more information.
Tallying up the numbers for the starting pitcher for Mosinee, Matthew Duda. Good outing for the young man. Had a rough first inning. 1-2 hits. Only gave up 2 hits, 2 walks, 3 struck out. Gave up 3 runs in 4 innings. Nick Urban, first, 6th inning here. He's pitched 5 and given up none. And we should have the shortstop, Drake Grod, at bat here to lead off for Mosinee. Let's see. as Urban finishes his warm-up pitches. And they go down to the second baseman. And we have another, Grod is going to step in. Where's number 2? Grod on the day, 0 for 2, a strikeout victim in the first, and ground flew out to the second baseman. So we got an official game. We got 5 innings in, top of the 6th. Nick Urban cruising along here for the Tigers. First pitch is a ball. And the pitch from Urban. Fouled off. Third base side. 1-1. Thank you all for tuning in tonight to watch Zaleski Sports broadcast of Marshfield Tiger Baseball. Joe Anderson and Jada Hamlin here broadcasting this afternoon. 1-1 to Drake Grod. Nick Urban with the pitch, off speed, in the dirt, 2-1. Outfielder straight away. And we're going to have a conference here. Mound visit. First one of the game for Marshfield. Coach John Southworth wants to talk things over with his pitcher and defense. Nick Urban starting his 6th inning of work for the Tigers and finds himself in a 3-1 count against Drake Grod. Or 2-1, the pitch. Now it's 3-1. So hitter's count for Grod. Wants to get his first hit of the game. And the pitch. Popped up. Center field. He's under it. And got it. So Simon Slade with the catch for 1 away. Dudai will step in. Dudai stays in the game. I'm not sure what position he moved to. Didn't catch that. Dudai with hit by pitch and a strikeout. And gets a strike to start off the top of the 6th from Urban. Senior Nick Urban pitching for Marshfield. Delivers. Popped up, out of play. 0-2. So 1 away here in the top of the 6th. The pitch. Base, oh! Nice stab, but Montalvo couldn't track it down. I'm going to give him a base hit on that. That would have been a tough one to even get, even if he had gloved it. So a single by Dudai. With 1 away. And that brings up Tanner Unerdl, the second baseman. Bats left. Lefty against lefty. Urban checks the runner, delivers. Strike. That would have been a tough play. Great stab by Montalvo, but that's just, man, that would have been a tough one if he could have grabbed it. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Unerdl, a strikeout victim in both of his at-bats. 0 for 2. Urban gets the sign, checks the runner, and delivers. And it's low and away. 1-2. And the pitch from Urban in the dirt. Holy smokes. Good backup. As Dudai gets a stolen base. Runner in scoring position here. First one in a long time for Mosinee. Count is 2-2 to Tanner Unerdl, the second baseman. And the pitch. High. Ball 3. Full count. Nick Urban, the pitcher for Marshfield. Here in the 6th. In the pitch. Ball 4. Now you got 2 on, 1 out. You got infield fly rule. That means that the batter pops it up to the infield. The batter is automatically out, and the runners run at their own risk with less than 2 outs. Took me a while to always get that rule correct. Eli Milan steps in. Ground out, strikeout. 0 for 2. The pitch from Urban. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. So the left fielder in the hole, 0-1. The pitch from Urban. Foul back. 0-2. We got Matthew Dudai at second. Tanner Unerdl at first. Excuse me. 1 away here in the 6th. And the pitch. High and away. Ball 1. Urban's starting to throw more off-speed pitches here since about the 3rd inning. His pitch. There's a strike. Nice pitch. Fastball down and away for out number 2. So 2 away as the catcher, Braden Hohen, steps in for Mosinee. 2 outs. 2 on. And Hohen will see the pitch from Urban, and he swings at it right to Montalvo for the 3rd out of the inning. 2 left on. No runs scored. Still 4-0. Marshfield after 5.5.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Eli Milan waiting to take his warm-up throws for Mosinee. Got to thank my JV baseball coach from Royal High School, Mr. John Monty, for showing me how to do a scorebook. My junior year, I didn't go out for baseball. I was the manager that year and liked to work the JV games. And the first JV game I went to, he said, "Joe, you're going to do the book." And I went, "I am." Never done a baseball scorebook before, and I got about a 6-minute tutorial. And thankfully, it's one of those things you learn, and once you do it, you kind of remember how to do it. It's not as complicated as it seems. It can be. But thank you, Mr. Monty. I know you're probably not watching this, but thanks for teaching me that in 1980, 40 years ago. 41. Oh, gosh. I am aging myself. Milan taking his final warm-up pitches here. Bottom of the 6th. And the Indians trailing 4-0. And leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Tigers is Parker Week, the second baseman, number 9. Milan, the second pitcher of the night for Mosinee. Throwing his second inning, Matthew Duda with 4 innings in. Milan, his second inning. Week grounded out and flew out, 0 for 2. And a nice hit to the center fielder right on the button, and nice catch.
Weak flies out straight away to center, bringing up number 15.
Flew out to Trevor Garski. So Swanson will bat now for the Tigers, the left fielder. 0 for 1 on the night. Grounded out to the pitcher and drew a walk. In the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Kyrodin Swanson. Where's number 15? And high, ball 1. Straightaway defense by the Indians. Swing, strike 2. So Swanson in the hole, 1 and 2. Looking to get his first hit of the night. Milan's pitch. And strike 3 with the bat on his shoulder. As the number 9 hitter, Will Fetting, will come to bat for Marshfield. Fetting 0 for 2 on the night. Struck out in the second and flew out in the 4th to the right fielder. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Eli Milan, the pitcher for Mosinee. First pitch ball. Oh, no, we have a different batter. My bad. This is Karsten Jersley who's now batting. Jersley fouls that off. Jersley wears number 19. That's a name I've heard from my youth where I grew up, the last name of Jersley. He finds himself in the hole, 1 and 2. And struck out looking. Milan with a strong 6th inning, 2 strikeouts and a flyout, no runs, no hits. 6 complete. Marshfield 4, Mosinee 0.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Doing some arithmetic here. We have a new pitcher for the Tigers. Logan Homolka will pitch the 7th. Nick Urban with 6 strong innings, no runs. Trying to catch up on what he accomplished on the night. Several strikeouts. He had a good game. No hits. Wait a minute, scratch that. I want to make sure I don't put my foot in my mouth. There was that issue in Major League Baseball where we had a pitcher who pitched a no-hitter for 7 innings, but Major League Baseball wouldn't sanction it as an official no-hitter because, no, he doesn't have a no-hitter, as Dudai got a base hit. So he threw a 1-hitter. Good job for Urban. Threw a 1-hitter. In the top of the 7th, Devin Stoffel will step in. Stoffel 0 for 2 on the night. Grounded out to the second baseman and fielder's choice. And he hits this to right field and 1 away. Last 2 chances for Mosinee. As Barnes Bunkelman will step in, the right fielder. Bunkelman grounded out in the 3rd, reached in the 5th on a walk, but was caught in a rundown and tagged out by the second baseman. He takes the ball for the first pitch. Barnes Bunkelman pitches high from Homolka. 2-0. Tell you, it's so much easier to do broadcasting when you got a nice place to do it. I really like this press box. And that ball is high. It's 3-0. You got good people to work with. That helps too. 3-0 to Bunkelman in the pitch. Strike. As Bunkelman was taking all the way. 3-1. Shot down the left field line, foul. Full count now, 3-2. With 1 away here in the top of the 7th. Mosinee looking to get anybody on base here in any way, shape, or form. Nice hit, but right to the second baseman. 2 away here. Last chance for Tanner Miller. Last chance, last batter so far for Mosinee. He's got to get on or we will go into postgame mode. And strike from Homolka. 0-1. The pitch. Hit to the shortstop. Scooped up. Throw. Ball game. 3 up, 3 down for Homolka. And the Tigers take this game by the score of 4-0. We'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll try to do some numbers for you.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting. So you have to pay 20% of it. So we were actually granted $61.50, and so that's the 80%. So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're not just taking it, turning it into cheese, sending it in the store, sending it to the customer, like everyone else does. Anything that we do in the plant with food safety is great for everyone. It's not just great for us. It's telling the customer that we make a good product. It's telling the farmer, our patrons, that we're doing good with their milk. And so that should really go to heart. That you're going to get a safe product coming out of here. It's cool to see that all the Hymans are they really like to see their name out in the community, but especially for anything with children's groups. They sponsor a bike raffle every year, and they actually go and give it to the kid in the schools. I know that's a huge thing every year. But yeah, it's really cool to see their name out there. Seeing them a sponsor, we all got kids, we all were kids, so most likely something came out of here that we've done.
We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Letta, Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back here to Jack Hackman Field as we compile the numbers here in the Marshfield Tigers win over Mosinee. As we look at the batters first for the Indians, no runs scored at all. Trevor Garski was 0 for 2 with a walk. Drake Grod 0 for 3. Matthew Dudai hit by pitch, single, and strikeout. Tanner Unerdl with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Eli Myland 0 for 3. Braden Hohen 0 for 2, 1 for 3. Davin Stoffel on the night batting was 0 for 3. Barnes Bunkelman with a walk and 0 for 2. And Tanner Miller 0 for 3 on the night. No runs for Mosinee. Tigers scored 4, 3 in the first and 1 in the fifth. Nick Urban on the night, 2 walks and a single. Trey Montalvo I think he had a single. I didn't circle that. 1 for 3 on the night. Logan Homolka on the night had a walk and was 0 for 2. Simon Slade 1 for 3 on the night. Adam Z, 2 RBIs, reached on an error and struck out and grounded out. Peter Earl, the catcher, had an RBI single in the first. 1 for 3 on the night. Parker Week, 0 for 3. Kai Roden Swanson with a walk, 0 for 2. Will Fetting, 0 for 2. And Karsten Jersley, 0 for 1 on the night. We look at the pitchers quickly. For Mosinee, Matthew Dudai threw 4 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 walks, struck out 3 and gave up 3 runs. Eli Mylan came in in the fifth. 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, gave up 1 run. For Marshfield, Nick Urban, strong night for that young man. 6 innings, 1 hit, 4 walks, 7 strikeouts, and hit 1 batter. He was relieved by Logan Homolka, who threw 1 inning. No hits, no runs, no strikeouts. So a good win tonight for the Tigers as they defeat the Mosinee Indians by the score of 4-0. We want to say thank you very much for tuning in and watching this game tonight on Zaleski Sports. On behalf of Jada Hamlin, my producer, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching tonight. Tune in again to another broadcast of Zaleski Sports.